Welcome everyone to episode 16 of God Worshipping Society. Felix, you looked doubtful for a moment there that it was episode 16.
I don't know why I never check before we start. And then I always just think, is this right? I think you are right, yeah. 16.
I knew it was going to be this one because this is age of consent in the UK. So,
no, I've been dwelling on that for the past.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big advancement.
Yeah. 16, sweet 16. You know, if you're like a boomer rock musician in the 70s, you've probably written a few songs about that.
Yeah,
know?
Undoubtedly.
Yeah,
I mean, if anything, for them, turning 16, then they're too old, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Yes, it is 16.
Yeah, and on that note, we've had, some very sad news this week because our friend of the show, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, has been arrested.
I could never see this. I couldn't have seen this coming. Was he a friend of the show? Hopefully not.
I mean, look, I'm on a personal level. Me and him, we're tight. We've hung out a lot. Yeah.
Hung out a lot recently.
No, when I was young.
Right. Okay. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. When I was an adorable child. Yeah.
Yeah. Big fan of Andrew. That photo of him getting wheeled out of the police station after he was arrested is not a great look.
It's interesting. I feel like this is a recurring thing in our royal family's history because it was very reminiscent of the photo taken of Diana's car.
Oh.
No, and Philip. I didn't
the one
even
of
think
Philip
about
like in the
looking
car.
like a ghoul.
Yeah. Looking very ghoulish.
When he had got really vampiric in his old age. Yeah.
Like
but no, there's the photo of there's the photo of the car that Diana was in just before she died. That was a Freudian slip.
Before she was arrested for misconduct in office.
Yeah, I was going to say before she got killed, but obviously, she died. It was unintentional, and so on and so on. Just like Jeffrey Epstein, I guess.
And Elton John's tribute song did pretty well out of it, so I hear. So might be something to look into there.
But there's a famous photo of her in the car with the other people she was in the car with, who also all died, and they're all coked up, and they've all got this a very similar expression. And then there's the Philip thing. It's like maybe these reptilians start to shapeshift when they're in a locomotive.
Yeah, they get into a car, they get a bump of coke, and the disguise drops. They feel at ease.
Maybe it's something to do with general relativity.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Because when you're in motion, time dilates. So maybe that takes off the disguise and it makes them look kind of weird.
Right.
And that's why there you go.
Yeah. I'd never thought of that. We should maybe they should ask Andrew that when he's in interrogation.
Was it relativity? Is that why you looked so awful?
Yeah, what's causing your disguise to fail?
Or was it the fact that you got arrested for misconduct in office? Which is a disappointing... It was his birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's his 66th birthday. What a present. You look outside and there's a squad of nonce hunters from the Met Pole right outside your window.
That must have been deliberate.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
They were like, let's nail him on his...
Maybe he'll have more kids round on his birthday. He'll be like, it's a treat. It's a treat day. I'm going to get a few kiddies round.
Yeah, no, it's something. It's a bit of an underwhelming charge, I will say. Although I don't know if he's actually been charged or if he's just under investigation. I think he's been charged.
I think so. He's
I think for this kind of crime, they have to... I mean, it's a weird crime because this isn't a crime they regularly arrest people for.
Yeah, and I heard that it's quite hard to pin people down, which must mean they don't have anything else really concrete on him. Because if you could do someone for, kiddie fiddling, you'd just do that.
I mean, though, let's think about it. Some of the photos that have come out of the Epstein files of Andrew, they're pretty... I feel like they're more than suspicious.
I guess, do they even have jurisdiction over what happened on Little St. James? That's
where law gets really complicated. Yeah,
that's probably the real kicker. It's probably because he was in office doing all this stuff, so we can get him for that, but you can't get him for anything he did there. Only that he's disreputed the royal family.
Well, that's the thing. In America, the politicians are basically saying they're like asking him to come
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
speak.
Hillary
like,
Clinton said that Prince Andrew should come and testify. It's like,
but they're just politely asking.
Yeah,
you know,
please come and take down everyone else.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I did watch that interview with Hillary Clinton, and they're definitely. I don't know. It's a bit weird with them because let's face it, we all know Bill Clinton is sketchy as fuck.
Bill Clinton was there, wasn't he? There's photos of him there, I swear.
On the island, yeah. He's been on the Lolita Express like 23 times or something like that. He was knee deep in that shit. But they are being quite. Yeah, he was balls deep. Yeah,
he was balls deep in the Lolita Express. Yeah,
but he is like that. You know, he said, I'll speak before Congress. I don't know if he's done it yet. I think I would have heard if he had.
I wonder if Hillary is playing some kind of like medieval-esque game here, where if she can prove that Bill's is a nasty piece of work, she can like get a divorce from the Pope. You know, she can sanction it's like, you know,
are they Catholic?
I don't know. It just feels like some weird shit. You know, it's probably not the Pope, but it will be like their, you know, necromantic priest that leads their baby eating.
A priest of
rituals.
Moloch. Or...
Yeah, of Baal.
Yeah, Baal. Yeah. Bro, that's so crazy. We started talking about that because I've been for no completely unrelated reasons, but I've just been reading for the past like 24 hours, most of the past 24 hours, about ancient Canaanite religion. That's been, goddamn, it's so interesting, man. It's really interesting. You got Baal, Moloch.
I don't know much about them. I mean, Moloch. That name rings a bell as well. I think that might be some eldritch shit too. I think there might be
probably. Well, that one's got very satanic connotations because in the Bible, in the Old Testament, they talk about Moloch being the god that people sacrifice children to. So whenever people talk about like Pizzagate and stuff, they always invoke this god Moloch, and they say like that's who they're sacrificing the children to. Whenever like there's a conspiracy theory about child sacrifice, they always say it's because they're doing it for Moloch. Because the story, I think it's in the old, I don't know where it is in the Old Testament, but it's somewhere in there. The story is that the Phoenicians had this big statue of Moloch, and they would, I think there's like a furnace inside the statue or something, and they would like toss babies into the furnace. I mean, it's complete bullshit.
I was gonna say that it does make one wonder how much of this is like, you know, retconning to make these religions sound even worse. But
well, yeah, it's like Israelite xenophobia, where they're like, oh, those people who live a few miles north of us, they sacrifice babies. Fuck those guys.
Baby rapists.
Yeah, and the people to the south, the Philistines, don't even get me started. They're so uncultured, you know. It's just, they just hated everyone around them, I think.
Yeah. So
and that explains most of the Old Testament.
Baal's the one they were sacrificing shit to when Moses came down from the mountain, I think.
Yes.
They were all worshipping Baal,
Yeah, but Baal, I don't know how they would have said it back then. I think there's like an apostrophe between the two A's, so it's like a Baal. Yeah. But
we need to bring in an ancient Canaanite expert to teach us how to pronounce these.
Well, Baal, I'm going to pronounce it like that.
You say Baal, and I'll say Baal, and then
that's fine.
The guest,
no one's wrong.
The guest,
and I don't really want to say his name wrong in case I summon him.
You invoke his fury.
But he is in I think it's Phoenician religion. He is the son of El,
right?
And El is the sky god. He's like the Zeus.
And how's that spelled?
Just E-L.
Just so, like, E-L.
So you know the name Daniel, for example? That means like messenger of El. It's also, I think it shares the same etymological root as the Arabic word Allah.
Okay.
But basically, Baal in Phoenician religion, so they were the Canaanites just north of the Israelites. They believed that El had a son who was Baal, who's like a thunder god, and so they really like Baal. But the Israelites and the Judeans, who were basically, they had the same religion, they didn't believe in Baal, and they believed that El was the same god as Yahweh, who was the god of war.
Right.
So it's almost like if they, like the Israelites and the Judeans, they merged Zeus with Mars and then got rid of all the other gods.
And he became the omnipotent, all-powerful god, yeah.
Yeah. I'm having to translate this into, Greco-Roman terminology, because obviously we're philosophers, so that's our kind of realm of understanding.
Is to do
yeah. We're
I quite like the old Aztec god. There's some really wacky pantheons out there.
What's the big dragon, Quetzalcoatl, or whatever it's called?
Yeah, Quetzalcoatl, and there's loads of other really wacky ones. I used to play a game called Smite, which was all different gods from different pantheons, and they're all a bit horny, but
all over the world.
Yeah. There's like Greek, Roman, Aztec, Mayan, Celtic. There were loads of different gods.
And no Judeo-Christian.
No,
deity.
I don't think so. There weren't any like modern ones. You can just play as like Muhammad.
Yeah, I wish they had Tian in it. And it's just like, how do you even
lot of Chinese gods
depict that visually? Yeah.
Let's see if I can pull up here the god list. Wow, there's fuckloads. Right, can I see? Okay, pantheon, Chinese. Okay, they have Ao Kuang, the dragon king of the eastern seas. Chang'e, fairy god of the moon. I'm not sure they all look like this in folklore because all the women have massive knockers. I will send you a photo.
Please,
for study purposes. Mulan is in there. Sun Wukong.
Isn't that
classic.
just a Disney film?
Guan Yu, the classic.
Yeah, these are all very Japanese designs, I would say. They don't look very Chinese. Like, she's got ponytails, Jing Wei. She's got, like, pigtails.
She looks like a child.
She's like a schoolgirl. Yeah, I don't like that.
The Egyptian ones, I used to like some.
Ooh, I like Chang'e and Daji. They look cool.
Yeah, they do look cool, don't they? Noir
That's kind of like
well.
That's quite They're quite Final Fantasy looking. I've got like an Aerith Tifa kind of vibe.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely. Noir I like as well. Yeah, is she? So that's a Chinese deity.
Yeah. In fact,
why does Sun Wukong looks very Celtic with his red hair? Oh, that's the Monkey King.
Yes, yeah. There's all sorts of weird myths behind them as well, where they're all like adventuring and doing various things.
Yeah, Journey to the West and all that stuff.
Yes, yeah. And of course, he's got loads of skins that you can pay for. There's the Celtic ones. There's not quite so many of those. But I like the Egyptian
they got
ones.
kind of wiped out.
Yeah. I used to play Bastet, the goddess of cats. She was cool.
Egyptian deities are very cool. Oh yeah,
they all look
they had such a funny religion, man. I like the idea that like when you die, you get like, who is it that weighs your heart against a feather? I think that might be Anubis.
Yeah,
I think
and
it
then
is.
It's eaten by the crocodile if it's judged to be a naughty boy.
Yeah. And I like the idea that like you die and then you wake up and then there's like a guy with a dog's head who's like, here's your heart, I'm going to put it on these It's just so like literal. It's
yeah,
so
it's very
on the nose.
Literal, isn't it? And Osiris, so he was the boss man. He then got killed by someone, ripped into loads of little bits, and Isis, who here is Esset, because they changed her name, because you can't be called Isis, obviously. Which is ridiculous, but anyway. She then got all the bits back together, remade him, and then shagged his body, and birthed like all the other gods. And there's some weird thing about his jizz, but I can't remember exactly what it is. We'll have to look that up.
No, the pharaoh would come into the Nile every year.
Yes, of course.
That's what it is. Every year there was a big ceremony. I might be completely wrong on this. I'm like 3 beers deep, but I think the the pharaoh would come out and then jack off and come into the Nile, and then everyone was like, "Great, now our crops will grow."
Yeah, spread the fertility. I could see that.
Yeah, I think they did that. They practiced circumcision, the Egyptians. Did you know that?
That doesn't surprise me because, like, for the purposes of keeping clean, I can see why it was practiced generally.
I might be wrong, to be fair, but I'm pretty sure they did. They definitely shaved all their body hair. They did that.
Yeah, keep cool. And again,
yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, man, I would love to go to Egypt. You know, they make really good beer in Egypt, apparently.
I didn't know that. No,
because like in ancient Egypt, obviously it's a Muslim country these days, so drinking beer not allowed. Yeah. But historically, that was like their bread and butter was bread and beer. That was in ancient Egypt. In fact, the slaves who built the pyramids were paid in beer. That was their payment.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that was the common. First. I mean, it was the first alcoholic drink, wasn't it? Beer.
Yeah, the Sumerians, who were the first civilization ever, their whole diet was just bread and beer. But their beer was very different to our beer. It was almost like a porridge. This is actually really interesting. I think about this a lot. Basically, it would have grains in it floating,
right,
to the top, and they would drink it out of a large, like a large vat. And but it would be a communal drinking. So they'd have the vat in the middle of the room, and they would all have reed straws going into the vat to get through the layer of, like, grain and stuff that would float to the top. And they would all sit there communally sipping their beer through these reed straws.
It's like hookah for beer.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that in the pictures if you look at it. Man, I love the Sumerians. They were the coolest people ever, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we owe it all to them. They came up with the whole thing. Yeah, slavery.
Exactly.
City-states. Untrustworthy merchants. Aya Nasir, of course. Everyone talks about. Gilgamesh.
What about Akkad, though? First Empire. Sargon of Akkad.
Yeah, great YouTuber from the 2010s.
Great YouTuber from, a few hundred BC, a few thousand BC.
Sargon of Akkad. He had a really nasally voice, didn't he?
Yeah, I can't believe that the BM... Was it? No, it was UKIP that fired him, because he kept saying the M word on stream. Yeah. Don't do that if you want to be a politician. It's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, be a podcaster or something instead. Don't be you are already an idiot. You're already a joke of a man.
I used to like him when I was like 14.
Well, yeah, that's excusable. That's perfectly understandable because you're 14.
Yeah.
He was basically grooming you, not for sexual reasons, I will assume.
For political reasons.
For political reasons, which is no, it's not worse. It's probably less bad, but
it's still fairly insidious, though.
It is bad, yeah. He God, yeah. Could you imagine if he met the real Sargon of Akkad?
I think he'd probably die.
I think he would get throttled, immediately. I think he would get...
take my name.
Yeah.
Or however
I'm
one
king
says
of
that
the
in
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those old Akkadian titles, which are king of the universe. It's like...
That is a sick title.
It's very co-prosperity sphere, unite the four corners of the world, even though the world's a fucking globe, kind of Japanese type thing.
Yeah, definitely. Oh dear. Right, what other news? So that covers Prince Andrew there.
Yeah.
So that's our Epstein roundup of the week, I think. Is it anything else about Andrew? Not Andrew, Epstein.
About Epstein, not that I can think of, really. I got very sidelined by the Andrew thing.
I think that was pretty major.
Well, Les Wexner, the guy... I mean, I don't know why I'm telling this, because everyone who's listening will have already heard about this, but still, it's pretty funny to react to. Les Wexner, who is one of the redacted people who then got unredacted after Massey and the other guy went in and actually saw the unredacted files. Les Wexner, he got Did you see he had a deposition, and at one point he was talking about, like, I don't know, he was talking about the Rothschilds or something, and then his lawyer like tapped him on the shoulder.
Oh, and was like, if you say any more, I'll kill you, whatever.
Yeah, he was like, if you say another sentence with more than 5 words, I will fucking kill you.
That's the most American lawyer thing ever.
Yeah, that's very Saul Goodman kind of...
You say another word, I'll fucking kill you.
I wish I was American, because it seems so easy to become a lawyer in America compared to the UK.
Well, it is a country of lawyers, really.
Yeah, but like I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure in the US, like once you pass the bar, you can just set up a solo practice.
Yeah.
Like Saul Goodman does.
Yeah.
In the UK, you can't do that. You have to work for a chambers or a firm for like 2 years.
Before
you have to work for them.
Set up your own.
You can't solo practice. Yeah. It's really annoying. And I don't want to work for anyone else. That's why I've gone down the podcasting route.
Yeah,
and this is socialism. This is market socialism, because I am the entrepreneur and the worker. I own the value that I produce. You know, this is communism.
Intellectual capital that we're practicing now.
Yeah, we're making something of high value with our hands. You know, when I grip this microphone, it's like a guy in a 19th century sweatshop. Turning some kind of wheel that kills people or whatever.
Yeah.
The fuck
in the old murder factory. Yeah. The old finger remover 9000. You have to crank that shit.
Yeah.
Get some more kids in here.
I am my own union. I'm a one-man union. So I also stand up for myself when I don't want to do any work. You know, I've forgotten what I was saying.
I have my own union as well.
Yeah?
I feel like it's a bit like, the People's Front of Judea and the Judean People's Front.
It is, yeah. But there's even
we've got
less
2 employees and
reason
each is in one union. Competing unions.
Actually, how about instead of unions, they're Soviets? They're one-man Soviets.
Very good, yeah.
And that means that the 2 of us are a Soviet Union.
Yes, excellent.
Yeah, and that means we can take credit for Stalingrad.
We are the legacy.
We beat those Nazis, you know.
We're the real legacy of the Soviet Union, not the Russian Federation. Or any of the other small countries around it.
No, because Putin's a damn fascist, not like us.
Yeah. We're really standing up to him.
Stalin would like this. I think Stalin would like the show. I think he'd appreciate it.
Yeah. He probably wouldn't like the fact that we're just talking rather than firebombing something, but...
Yeah, but no, he would understand, because this is the first stage of praxis.
Right.
You know, you have to talk before you can...
Spread the idea first, like a virus.
Yeah. I think he would be a good third man on the show if he spoke English.
Even if he spoke Russian.
Or Russian, yeah.
He just comes on and just starts speaking Russian and no one knows what he's saying.
His presence alone would be something to behold, even though it's only audio on this podcast.
Yeah. Well, him just chipping in occasionally with like Soviet rhetoric that no one understands, it would add some credence to what we're saying. Although obviously in
one country,
in the video mirror, it's just us 2. We don't have a space for Stalin on my...
No, that's true.
On my end. We'd have to fit him in, like, but near the logo somewhere.
Yeah, well, I think spiritually he is with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guiding our... I was going to say Great Leap Forward, but that's Mal. Whatever
He's here
the fuck
too.
their one was called.
They're all here with us. His 5-year plan.
Whenever I can't afford to eat, like, a meal because I'm too broke... I'm like, this is my Holodomor. You know, like, I'm doing this to myself.
A self-inflicted Holodomor.
Like, my stomach is the Ukraine. Yeah. And, you know, and it has to take that hit for the good of socialism in one body.
Because you've collectivized your bank account. And now it doesn't work. And so now you must reap the whirlwind.
Absolutely, yeah. Sorry, you were gonna lead us to some more enlightened topics of conversation. I feel like before I sidelined us with.
I'm not sure about that. I'm just looking at the Times. Mar-a-Lago shooting: man killed trying to break into Trump resort.
Right. So I don't know anything about this. When did this happen? This must have happened just like today.
Yeah, this was an hour ago.
Shit. Okay. So I was out having a drink when this happened.
Yeah, no wonder you're not up to speed. A man in his 20s, called Austin, was armed with a shotgun and carrying a fuel can. And he was shot.
Did it blow up when they shot him because he was carrying a?
Dude, that would be sick.
You get way more XP if you do.
Well, they could have killed some of the other people he was with. You know, get a collab.
Yeah.
He was ordered to drop it, and he didn't, so they shot him. Although in classic American terminology, 2 agents fired their weapons to neutralize the threat.
That is so American.
Excellent. I'm surprised they didn't say they put lead down range.
They unloaded into him.
They fucked him up. Donald Trump wasn't there at the time. So, if anyone out there's panicking about that, Donnie's okay.
He's been through a lot lately.
No need to worry.
So do we know anything about the suspect? Do we know... Yeah, the Epstein stuff. Come on.
Yeah, but he's always going through that. That
is true.
It's just rain off a roof.
It's just, they're just breaking his balls.
The suspect. You just busted my balls. There's a very blurry photo. Oh no!
Well, that won't help much.
No, don't know what he looks like. His name's Austin Tucker Martin.
Texas. Oh, I thought it was going to be Austin, Texas.
His name is Austin, Texas.
That would be the ultimate kind of like Groiper internal revolt, where like Austin, Texas tries to kill Donald Trump.
The Lone Star State is breaking away.
Yeah.
One murder-suicide at a time. What else is in the news? Let's have a look. Oh, there's really nothing interesting. It's a Sunday.
Yeah, it's a holy day. It's the Sabbath.
It's Shabbat today. Yeah. Oh no, that was yesterday, isn't it?
I actually don't know.
Chimpanzees flirt by ripping up leaves. Apparently.
Well, that's something to try out.
There you go.
After an argument, rip up some leaves. Like, look what I did for you.
Bring your bitch some leaves, and she'll love it. Yeah, there's really nothing going on in the news.
Well,
today.
There's nothing going on other than that Mar-a-Lago got fucking shot up. So, it's not like it's quiet news. And Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has been fucking arrested. It's been a bit of a week,
Yeah, the Olympics is going on. Did you watch any of that?
All I've heard about the Olympics is that they used up the condom supply very quickly, which seems to happen every Olympics.
I think the winter one is a bit hornier as well than the summer one. The winter Olympics
is cuffing season.
It's what season?
Cuffing season.
Cuffing season?
Yeah. When you when everyone's feeling like sad and alone, so they're because it's cold together. And they're like, I need some warmth,
Right, I see. I've not heard that term before. Sorry, I'm not 200 years old.
No, that's not. That's that's slang from like probably 5 years ago, maybe.
Okay. Is it like what's the other one called? The one that Mormons do? Jelking? No, that's not it. Sloshing? Rubbing? No, it's soaking. There we go.
Isn't that the thing where they someone bounces on the bed?
They have to to
make them
rub,
fuck?
Push the bed because they can't do it themselves.
And they have a. Oh no, I'm getting them mixed up with ultra Orthodox Jews where they have a sheet in between them.
Oh no, yeah, the Mormon one is they can't move, so they rock the bed.
Yeah. I think my entire knowledge of Judaism comes from watching Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That is a great source of information.
I think that's my entire understanding of that religion comes from that show. And
certainly cultural.
And every conflict that Larry has with actually religious Jews in that show.
It's
so like, and his like reluctance to join in or whatever.
Yeah. Getting tickets to Temple. That's always the funniest bits of the episode. He's like the scalper trying to buy a ticket to Temple from a scalper. And so the kid tells on him. Oh, man.
Yeah, Mormons. And so they lie down, and then someone bounces on the bed, and then, that make... How do you think God is not going to see through that?
Yeah,
I know this is like kind of a hack point to be making, but it's like
it's the same with like doing anal.
What do you mean it's the same?
So I mean because you're not meant to have like premarital sex, right? But some people say
it doesn't count.
You can do it up the arse, because God can't see or whatever.
Who says that?
God is not looking at your poo pipe. He doesn't want to see that. It's disgusting.
Yeah, which means being gay is okay.
Yeah.
Surely.
Because
you literally can't lie with a man as you can with a woman.
Yeah. So, lay off.
Yeah. To go back to the Sumerians, that they actually would practice. They would practice anal as a measure of contraception. Essentially, they would do that.
I mean, does the
Fun
job?
Fact. Yeah, and if you're circumcised, you got like extra protection because that actually prevents the risk of transmitting HIV. Not that HIV existed then, but fun fact.
What, having no foreskin?
I think it does. Yeah, it definitely prevents the risk of developing penile cancer.
Okay.
But I think that is a very rare kind of cancer to get anyway.
Yeah, that seems there's not a huge amount of penile tissue compared to a lot of other things.
I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a lobby from a certain country behind that medical guidance. That's what 3 beers does to me.
Yeah. When the third beer
like
tastes
Nick Fuentes. Yeah, it's like that's the end goal, is to get every man circumcised. It's not even about believing in a monotheistic God of the Israelites.
It's actually just
about
jealousy.
It's just about circumcising everyone. And actually, this isn't about Israel. You thought I was talking about Israel. No, I was talking about Egypt. Because to go back to what we were talking about before, that's what the ancient Egyptians would do. So
because they enjoyed Jews as slaves. And so if everyone is circumcised, the whole world can become their slaves.
Think about it. Illuminati, triangle, pyramids.
Yeah. Pharaohs, dead.
Yeah.
Or are they?
Exactly. It's the mummy. It's the
mummy. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson as the Scorpion King.
As the Scorpion King. But that one isn't set in Egypt, is it? That's like South America.
I don't know. I saw that film once, and then the second I saw Dwayne Johnson, I was like, fuck this film. It's so bad.
Dwayne Johnson.
It's really not good.
That film is fucking terrible. I mean, all of them are pretty bad, but I feel like the first one is at least fun.
Or is it in China or something?
Well, I know for a fact that Dwayne The Rock Johnson is not Chinese.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I think... Oh, no. It is set in Egypt.
Oh. Is the Scorpion King an Egyptian thing, though? Why'd they cast a Samoan guy? Isn't he Samoan?
I think he's just... Is he? I think he is. I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's Samoan. They should have said it in Samoa.
No, oh, yeah. His mother is Samoan. And his father is a black Samoan. Nova Scotian.
Canada?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He was born in California. I'm just going to send you a photo into the chat of Dwayne Johnson's dad. The photo is really badly taken. It looks like he's about 3 feet tall.
This photo looks like it was actually an image generated on a Commodore 64.
It's really not good. Why does he look so tiny? Is that just me? Does he look like he's like a Lego man?
He looks very buff, but very short. Maybe he's very short? I know. I wouldn't fuck with this guy, though.
I think
he
it's
looks
just
pretty cool.
I think his name is Rocky Johnson.
Rocky Johnson. Wow, he's got like a porn star name. He looks pretty sick, to be fair. I like the bird tattoos on each pec. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, face each other. That is pretty hype.
And the white shoes that go up to like halfway up his calves. That's pretty cool.
One of his ancestors was called Dembo Sickles. What a fucking cool name.
That is sick. Which side is that
Sickles. On? It's his dad's. Is one of his dad's ancestor was the son of a chief in present-day Benin who was captured by slave hunters.
God damn, that is a crazy family history.
And he fought Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, apparently.
What, boxing?
Yeah.
What was his dad called?
Rocky Johnson.
I've never heard of Rocky Johnson.
Yeah, neither have I.
He probably lost against them. That's probably why. But
yeah.
But fair play. I mean, if you're going to lose a fight to anyone, like, fair enough if you lose your fights to George Foreman and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. I wonder if I can see... Oh, no, I can't be asked to look it up. We'll just say he won. Well done.
Who's your
Rocky
favourite
Johnson.
Boxer, Felix?
Oh, fucking hell, man. Let me look up a list of boxers.
Ryu from Street Fighter.
I searched boxers and I've got dogs and pants, for fuck's sake. Let me do famous boxers.
I like Sugar Ray Leonard. He was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Mike Tyson. I like Mike Tyson.
I like how Mike Tyson sometimes would cry when he was walking into the ring. I think that's very cool.
Mike Tyson's
that is very
guy.
psycho. Yeah, he's terrifying.
I pop the heads off the pigeons.
Yeah.
Freaky guy.
Friends with Tupac as well, who is a spiritual friend of the show.
Yes. A posthumous friend of the show.
Posthumous friend of the show, given our hatred of Snoop Dogg, based on... I think that was the last episode Yeah.
My favourite wrestler was actually Sixto Escobar, who was a Puerto Rican boxer who competed in the bantamweight division. He was Puerto Rico's first world champion. There you go. In 1930. There you go. He's my favourite boxer.
Do you know the guy who came up with the rules for modern boxing? Do you know who that was?
No. John Box.
No. It was the Marquess of Queensberry.
Oh, yes.
Queensberry Rules, who was the father of Oscar Wilde's twink boyfriend.
I feel like we've spoken about this before.
I think we have, but I'm going to rehash it anyway.
Okay,
it's so bizarre. So this guy was pissed off that Oscar Wilde was thigh fucking his twink son, and so he wrote a note at a hotel to be given to Oscar Wilde, calling him opposing sodomite because he probably was dyslexic or something.
Right? Yeah.
He meant sodomite, and then Oscar Wilde was like, "Oh fuck this shit! I'm going to take this guy to court." And he took this guy to court for slander. And then lost and ended up going to jail for being a sodomite. Yeah. Although, to be fair, do you know what I've come to realize?
What have you come to realize?
Is that if Oscar Wilde was alive today doing the same things he did back then, he would have still gone to jail.
Because he was a young boy?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Well, not the son of the Marquess of Queensberry, but...
one of his friends.
He was thigh fucking a lot of underage male prostitutes.
Right.
So, this is a message to the gay community. You've got plenty of heroes. Don't make Oscar Wilde one of them. There are plenty of other ones. You got George Michael. That's way more fun.
Yeah, George Michael's cool.
George Michael was sick. You've got
Freddie Mercury.
Liberace. Freddie Mercury. Come on. Fuck Oscar Wilde. There's so many cool guys.
What's his name? Lil Nas X.
Socrates.
Yeah. I think there was a bit of boy fucking going on there, though. Maybe not Socrates.
Yeah, that is probably... Yeah,
maybe not.
Maybe not. Alexander the Great.
Yes, excellent.
There's so many. Just not Oscar Wilde. And the reason why Oscar Wilde has become such an icon is because of the pernicious influence of Stephen Fry.
Yes.
Who looks very similar to Oscar
Enemy
Wilde.
of the show, Stephen Fry.
And played him in a biopic in the 90s. Where the son of the Marquess of Queensberry was played by a young Jude Law.
Do they actually have intercrural sex on screen?
They don't show the thighs, but they do show a brief. They show. It's funny actually. The sex scene. There's one sex scene in the film, and it starts off with just like a close-up shot of Jude Law having an orgasm, and it's like, okay, that's nice. Like, okay,
classy,
and
tasteful,
and then he finishes, and then his body lowers, and the camera pans down, and then you see him falling into Stephen Fry's arms, and they cuddle, and it's like,
ruined it.
Come on,
Stephen Fry.
Yeah, why would I want to see him topless? So that ruins the entire film.
I see. Cynthia Erivo has done a solo performance of Dracula. Where she plays Cynthia Erivo. She's the woman who plays. This episode is so fucking unhinged, man. She's the black lady who plays Elphaba in Wicked.
Oh, her. Oh, yeah. She's crazy. I like her.
She did a solo performance of Dracula, which I read a review in the Times, and they didn't speak overly favourable of it.
Wasn't it in theatre? I think I did hear about that actually.
I have
no idea. It was a play
idea.
Rather than a film. I think it was a play.
It was a play, but then they have recorded it, and it was also some of it was already recorded as well. So it was like live and pre-recorded, played simultaneously. I'm
just imagining her like going like, like facing one way and saying like, "Oh no, you're Dracula, you're gonna bite me," and then turning around and being like, "Ah!" You know what I mean? Just like flipping side. Really over the top. I don't know. A bit. It's a bit. I don't know how I feel about Cynthia Erivo. Seems a bit up. Well, I haven't seen her in a film. I've just seen her being weirdly protective of Ariana Grande. Yeah, that's basically all I've seen of her as well. I've seen some videos of her, and Wicked doesn't particularly appeal to me. So, no, I mean, I don't think it's really like made for guys like us, Yeah, but I think you're probably right. I have seen Wicked at the theater when I was a child. Oh yeah, which is all right. Isn't it like this is the problem I have with Wicked is it's like the original, it's like the OG prequel thing for an already established franchise from The Wiz. Yeah, The Wiz. Yeah, I don't really like that whole thing because it's like it's very forced. It's like we had an idea and like there's no law, and then millennials come around and they're like, we need law. Like we have to have law for this. Yeah, I need to draw my OC in, and she needs to fit in somewhere. Exactly. I need to figure out who is fucking who in this scenario so that I can make R34 content about it. I'll give you a quick quote from the review from the Times. I'm not sure it was really necessary for this Dracula to sound as if he'd wandered in from downtown Lagos, but Erivo's gaunt androgynous features certainly give her an otherworldly air. So there you go, if anyone wants to go and see that. Well, you know what? I'm all for Nigerian Dracula. I think that's very... Yeah, exactly. Finally. I think that's cool, actually. I feel like West Africa and vampires, you could really tie the two things together. There's a bit of a voodoo touch to it, Yeah. Exactly. What the hell is wrong with that? Necromantic style. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, no, that's sick. Yeah, I would be all for that. So I think this is a racist review, and fuck you, whoever wrote that review. Wait, is this all her? Oh my god, it is. That's Clive Davis, the chief theatre critic for the Sunday Times. Well, fuck you, Sunday Times. This looks pretty fun, actually. This is like an actor's dream, isn't it? I know, just doing like every theatre kid's dream. Yeah, it's like you're just being every character. Oh my god, man,
it's booked out. People are keen. Oh my god, it's so expensive.
You know what? This is making me like Cynthia.
Oh, we could have gone on Saturday, dude. The tickets are £200 each for like the stalls.
Holy shit! She must be making a lot of money out of this.
Yeah, she must be killing it.
I really don't see what's wrong with this. I think this looks like a lot of fun.
It's 2 hours with no intervals. There are adult themes, descriptions of violence, theatrical haze, whatever that means, depictions of a medical
strain.
Yeah. Warning: theatrical haze will be available.
It's like a gay. It's like Super Silver Haze, but it's gay.
It's a little bit zesty. Yeah. Depictions of a medical procedure. Oh no. Needles, theatrical blood, on-screen blood imagery, and flashing lights. So
I like the idea of someone thinking like, "Oh my god, I was gonna go and watch Dracula, but then it turned out it has all these triggers in it.
It has blood and
I can't watch
it. Themes of rape and stuff. Oh no, I can't.
I would have watched it, but there's surgery in it. So
I didn't mind the seductive, blood-sucking undead creature,
but medicine, the practice of medicine.
Oh. Anyway, I'm off to not get my child vaccinated. So that's our review of the Scorpion King, the Mummy prequel. What else? Talk about video games.
Why don't we talk about the games we've been playing? Yeah.
Okay. What have you been playing? You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I've been playing Overwatch.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. Yeah. Overwatch's fun. I've also been playing Mugenics, which is the new game by the guy who did Binding of Isaac, where you
That's
breed.
what I wanted to hear about.
Yeah, this is what really matters. Not the Guna competitive esport.
Oh yeah, Overwatch is the game they had to they had way too much R34 stuff made, didn't they? And they had to they started filing lawsuits.
Yeah, because of how much porn there is of all the characters. Yeah, it's chief Guna material. It's a fun game though. It is a fun game.
Isn't it basically Fortnite?
No. It's like a 5v5 team shooter, and all the different characters have different abilities. So it's a hero shooter.
Right.
Big esports.
So go on. Tell me about the cat game.
The cat fucking game. No, let's not call it that. That sounds way worse than it is. It's like a turn-based grid strategy game where you breed cats, and then send them on adventures. And it's very weird. Binding of Isaac was very weird as well. And
is it a roguelike?
Oh, it's got roguelike elements, I think is the safest.
Because every indie game nowadays is called roguelike, and it's I feel like that's losing its meaning.
Yeah, it's also hard to define. You could argue that Sonic is a roguelike because you lose rings when you get hit.
Because I've been playing Vampire Survivors, which is apparently a roguelike. That game is. I got it 2 days ago. I think I played about 7 or 8 hours.
It's so good.
It's extremely addictive.
Especially because the matches go on for half an hour. You don't realise until the timer at the top is 30 minutes. And you're like, oh shit. I've just played one run for half an hour.
And you're basically just stimming the whole time. It's just a stim.
There comes a point after 20 minutes of a run where who knows what's going on the screen anymore.
No, my Switch controller, I looked at my Switch controller yesterday because I'm playing it on the Switch because I'm queer like that. And,
zesty.
And all the rubber on the joystick, on the left joystick, had just come off, and there was just bits of debris all over the controller.
Oh my god, really?
Because I'd just been fucking playing this game all day for 2 days.
Power gaming. Holy shit.
Yeah, all the fucking rubber had just come off, and now it's uncomfortable to use the controller.
So what's your favourite item? What's your favourite weapon pickup?
The Bible. It's got to be the Bible.
Is very good.
Yeah, it's got to be the Bible, man. I like playing as the nun. What's she called? Something clericy. She's
Is that Dominario or is that someone else?
I don't know what her first name is, but her surname is Clericy, and
the nun.
And her primary weapon, her primary weapon is the Saint's Water, the Santa Aqua, or whatever it's called. Yeah, she's good, but I do also like playing as just the first character with the whip. I can't remember his name.
The classic.
Yeah, with the whip. Yeah, because I've started to refine some kind of strategy. I've got kind of scientific with it, and it's like
as you have to, yeah.
If I'm playing as him, my style is I keep all the enemies close and then just kind of circle around so they don't get too close. Acquire the garlic so that they can't, so that I get extra protection close up, and then just keep circling around. Whereas if I'm going as the nun, I want to like move around more, get the upgrades that make me move around more quickly, and then keep my distance a bit.
The evolved Santa Water is really good too.
Yeah, that's the thing I realized is you want to, based on which character you're playing, you got to level up your primary a lot. You know, which sounds kind of obvious, but with the first 2 hours I was playing the game, I didn't really think that much about it. I thought
it takes a while to even discover that you can evolve weapons. Yeah,
it took me a while to realize there is actually more to this game, even though there's literally one control for the whole game. You do actually have to think about it a bit to get anywhere. It's crazy. The game was made by an unemployed Italian guy, which explains everything about it.
I was going to say, that does not surprise me at all. I like the dog.
I haven't got the dog yet.
Or something. There's a couple of characters that their level up bonus, every 10 levels they get an extra amount, which means they throw one more projectile, and there's some really bonkers combos. There's the skeleton as well. The only problem is their starting weapons don't have evolutions, but there's still some really wacky combos. I really like Vampire Survivors. I've played a lot of that game.
It's honestly so addictive. I've been getting back into games lately because I've been unemployed.
Yeah.
And then my girlfriend wanted to play Silent Hill 2, which is the original, not the remake. The remake looks kind of shit, to be honest. I looked at some clips of it, and it was like, this is just like a shitty version of Resident Evil. It's a bit too American feeling as well.
Just came out. I swear that's fairly recent, right?
But they're not made by the Japanese.
Yeah, it came out in 2024 by Bloober Team. Who? They're Polish.
Yeah, it's all made by but Western millennials, But we played Silent Hill 2, the original, and that was a fucking good game. In terms of the gameplay wasn't even that good, but the overall story and everything, it was very good. It was basically there was a bit of Twin Peaks in it, and then the other influence. Actually, I watched this last night. There's a film called the Jacob's Ladder. You heard about that film?
I've heard of it, but I have no idea what it's about.
It's basically a film about MK Ultra, but I won't go into a whole thing about it. But it was a pretty good film. It wasn't very scary these days, but I think when it came out, it probably was pretty scary. I think it's one of those kind of horror films. But Silent Hill 2 was very good, and now we're playing Resident Evil 4 together.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, great game, obviously. But
have you just
during
started?
The day,
how far in are you?
How do I even describe? I mean, we've got what's her name? The
Ashley,
the president. Ashley. We got Ashley. Yeah. I like how she behaves like a dog.
I see the president's daughter has her own weapons, or whatever it is. When
ballistics.
has ballistics training, or whatever. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, they really do have a yaoi thing going on between them. I like how when Louis says that, he's saying that to impress Leon.
Yeah. He's like, hey.
He's not really interested in Ashley. He's saying that to say, look, I'm virile.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just my interpretation.
And the bit where they're tied up together. Oh, Resident Evil 4 is so good.
Yeah, and when Leon cuts the ties or something, and then he's like, "Oh, a little bit rough, don't you think?"
Yeah.
I like how anti-Catholic it is as a game. It's really, it's a very Japanese anti-Catholic kind of vibe going on to it.
Yeah, It always makes me laugh when you start the game and it's like somewhere in southern Europe or something.
Yeah,
and it's just a bunch of blatantly Spanish people, and you're like, where could this be?
Yeah, that's a funny game. I mean, it's a weird game because for me, like when I was like 20 years ago, or 21 years ago, I remember that was the game I would watch my older brother play on the GameCube. And it's weird how much of it I remember. Like, there's like little details. I'm like, oh, there's, this item over there. Like, I just remember random shit after like over 2 decades. It's so weird how shit like that sticks with you.
Are you controlling it, or is your girlfriend doing it?
We take turns playing. Yeah.
It's a hard game to control. Half of the horror in that game, it's not a particularly scary game, but a lot of the horror is just from how clunky Leon is. Also, Leon is so cool.
Because Leon is sick. Fan. I think Leon might have been a pivotal moment in me realizing at a very early age, an inkling of my sexuality. I think that might have been a key part of that. But
I just remember showing the hairdresser a picture of Leon and being like, please do this to my hair.
Yeah. He's just so cool.
Yeah.
I like how he can't climb down ladders. You have to like just jump down and then catch Ashley.
Mm-hmm. And she calls you a pervert if you look up the ladder while she's above you as well.
Yeah.
Only in Japan. Classic.
Yeah, they love upskirting in Japan. They're really obsessed with that. I don't know why, really. It's not... I don't really get... Like, I feel like in the West, that's not a thing. Like, that's just something you do if, like, you're a pedophile or something. Like, that's not... It's not a thing that anyone talks about,
I think because they love that, like, embarrassment kind of thing, It's like catching someone in public unaware,
Yeah, that's incredibly fucked up.
Her being embarrassed is like sexy because she's actually a slut.
Yeah, it's very.
And you're like
up.
revealing her freakiness. Yeah, there's some weird shit going on.
Yeah, it is very fucked up. Japanese sexuality. I mean, it's a long history. You've seen all those old prints of, those Hokusai prints with the fucking octopus and stuff.
Oh, of course.
There's a long history of this stuff. I guess that's what happens when you live on an island with like no contact with the outside world for too long.
Thank God we had Europe so close.
Thank God America forced Japan to open that trade to the outside world.
So that
God knows what kind of games they'd be making by now.
Oh, can you imagine how good they'd be, dude? This long and we got that kind of culture and anime. Wow. The head gooners of the world.
They really are, yeah. I don't know what's up with them.
No, we love you, Japan. Yeah. We love your boy. What's it called? Boy love. Bieru.
Yeah, no. Shonen ai. That's how you say it in Japanese.
Show ai. Do they have some kind of cool acronym? Because doesn't yaoi mean something like freaky? Social outcomes.
Let me break this down.
Okay.
Yeah. As someone who was a bi teenager in the 2010s, yeah. No, yaoi is like the hentai stuff. That's the more. The thing is, in the West, we misuse these terms these days. But yaoi is when you can actually see the sexual acts in the manga.
Right.
BL, which in Japanese is shonen ai, which just means boys love, which is designed for fujanshi, which means like disgusting girl or something. I don't know. It's not right. It's not made for gay guys. It's made for girls.
Yeah.
That is like where they don't. It's not as explicit, but it's more about the romance, But those are two interrelated but separate genres.
Okay, so apparently yaoi comes from Yamanashi, Ochinashi, Iminashi, which means no climax, no point, and no meaning. It's a self-deprecating and ironic euphemism for male-male romance that focused on sex, the inclusion of plot and character development. Boy love.
Yeah.
Boizu Rabu. Thanks for
Shonen ai.
Yeah. Yeah, I know all the Seme and Uke stuff.
Yeah, that's just top and bottom.
Yeah. I knew about that. Seme,
yeah.
Describe from the verb to attack. Freaky.
Yeah, no, they're really fucked up. This is the fantasies that Japanese schoolgirls have. You see, if you're a Japanese guy and you're actually gay, you don't read any of this stuff. You read a different genre of manga I think it's called Baru, which is where it's all like, it's all like big muscly men, Yeah. Which goes back to the point I was making earlier. Yeah, Bara. Yeah, it goes back to the point earlier I was making about Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna. We're gonna get the shit suit out of us.
Gay manga typically focuses on masculine men with varying degrees of muscle, body fat, and hair. In contrast, the androgynous bishonen of Bieru.
I will say, something that really annoys me is hearing like guys on the internet saying that they like femboys.
Yeah,
it pisses me off. It's like it'd be like a guy saying like, "I'm bi, I like femboys." And it's like...
But you're kind of attracted to the fact that they look like a woman.
Exactly. You don't like men.
Yeah.
And why do you like femboys? Is it... Because they kind of look... Often, they're teenagers. Because you can't really be a femboy past the age of 20.
Yeah.
And they look pubescent. Because they've just got an HRT. And they haven't been able to come out as trans yet. So you're basically, I don't know. I think there's something very fucked up going on with that stuff.
Or you just like cock, but you don't want to admit you're gay, so you have a guy that looks like a girl.
Yeah, or you don't want to admit that you like trans girls. Even like for some reason, there's almost like it's less offensive to these people to say they're into femboys than to say they're into trans girls or whatever. There's something weird. It's a very weird psychoanalytic thing. But at the end of the day, like, if you're like a guy who's otherwise straight, so to speak, and you like femboys, I don't think you're really bi. You know? Because otherwise you would like chest hair or...
Yeah, you're attracted to women.
Stuff like that.
But there's a knob involved.
Yeah. But you don't want to say that you also like trans women as part of that group. So you're like, I like femboys, and it's like, what the fuck is a femboy? Like that's something that only exists in anime.
That has the kind of fetishization aspect to it.
Exactly.
It's like wanting a tomboy girlfriend. In the same, it's like you're one of the boys, but you look like a girl. That kind of vibe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's all fetishization. Yeah. Yeah.
How
anyway,
I think onto that.
I don't know. We were talking about yaoi.
Oh no, it was Resident Evil 4. Anyway, that's our review of Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Great game.
Yeah, it is a good game. Yeah.
It is a very good game. Yeah.
It's not a good game to play with your girlfriend.
Yeah. It's very camp. Good action. And you get to kill a lot of Spaniards.
I think I like the Catholic... Yeah, you get to kill Spanish people. Yeah.
It's not Salazar. What's the little freaky kid dressed like Napoleon called?
I haven't got that far yet.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't played much
Salazar's
of it yet.
The really nasty one, I think, right? RE4. Yeah. Oh, no. Salazar is the little Napoleon kid.
I've seen pictures of what you're talking about, but I haven't got that far in the game. And when I watched my brother play it 21 years ago, I don't think he got that far into the game. I think he gamer raged at some point and then gave up. I think it was around the time you get to a point in the game where the priests appear and their heads explode and the things come out.
It's not long after that Salazar introduced himself.
Yeah, I think that's when my brother gamer raged and rage quit the game. I have seen pictures of this guy though.
Sadler is the big bad. Yeah.
Yeah, this is so anti-Spanish. This game is the most like offensive. Could you imagine being a Spanish person and playing this game?
I don't even remember why he looks like this.
But he looks like a Habsburg or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like fucked up.
Yeah, I feel like the whole game is about the Habsburgs. and their whole fucked up, like creepy thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Salazar. So apparently he's quite young, but I'm sure you'll find out. Anyway,
yeah, don't spoil it, man.
No.
I hate spoilers. I'm a millennial. I can't handle spoilers. I need to not know the entire plot before I consume any media.
I can't enjoy it.
I genuinely don't give a fuck about spoilers. I actually don't. In fact, it pisses me off when I'm having a conversation with a group of people and we're talking about a film, and someone starts talking about the film, and another person's like, "Stop! Spoilers!" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." We all know what happens to Jesus. Doesn't mean you shouldn't read the Bible.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's like in the fucking symbol of the religion. It doesn't mean the Bible's not worth reading. There you
go. Excellent.
Welcome to God-worshipping society.
Well, we can have a weekly update of how you're getting on with Resident Evil 4. What you
and the Bible.
Freaky. Yeah. And the Bible. We'll have our Bible studies class. Come and catch that. Any concluding remarks then?
Not really, no. I will recommend this beer to everyone. Menabrea, Birra Bionda, which I think means blonde beer.
Yeah.
You know, very Italian way of naming things.
That's a BR beer.
You have your blonde beers, you got your brunette beers, you got your redhead beers. You know, it's all very.
It's your bunga
bunga.
Yeah, the bunga beers.
Well, Shonen beer would just be drinking a cocktail as a man.
Yeah, a daiquiri.
Yeah, a daiquiri. Yeah, banana daiquiri for the euphemistic side of things. Yeah,
exactly. A pink oboe daiquiri.
Yeah, but no, I've got nothing to add really.
And I'm drinking a wanky ale. It's very colourful for all the hipsters out there.
Very hoppy, I imagine.
Vocation Crush Hour every day hazy pale. Bold and beautiful beer for the many. Oh, Jesus. Oh, well, it tastes nice.
Some commie beer going on right
there. Super
there.
hippie wank. But it tastes nice. It's very drinkable. So, cheers.
Respect.
Yeah. Very good.
All right, then. Well, GG. I think that was
GG. Yeah, that was excellent stuff. So, catch us again next week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for our potential in-person recording. Potentially with video as well. This is big.
You might see our handsome ass faces for the first time. Yeah, so that's something to look forward to. Yeah. I guess that's all I have to say, really. Yeah. Please give us a follow, a like, a subscribe, any kind of interaction. If you don't, then your mother will die in her sleep tonight.
Yeah. Leave us some comments if you have anything to say. And see you next time.
All right. GG, amen.
GG, amen.